Today I'm going to talk about chicken picking, or is it hybrid picking? Me personally, I tend to think of these two terms as the same technique, and it's more about the style of music you play. So for example, country players often call it chicken picking, but metal and rock players might call it hybrid picking. Obviously what you call it doesn't really matter that much. What matters most is understanding how the technique works. So hybrid picking is a very commonly used technique, and it works by using a combination of the pick and fingers on your right hand. So for example, I could play two notes like this just using a pick, or I could hybrid pick that like this. So there, I picked the first note with the pick, and the second note I plucked with my middle finger. Here is an example of a lick that uses a combination of pick and fingers on the right hand. So that lick there is from a Brad Paisley instrumental called The Nervous Breakdown, and I actually find it to be a really useful exercise for getting to grips with hybrid picking. It's based around the G minor pentatonic scale. So here's what the lick sounds like slow, and pay attention to the right hand. So you can see there's a very clear alternation between picking with my middle finger and picking with the pick. And here's the lick to speed once again. Another good thing to practice for hybrid picking, for country players especially, is sixth. So real quick, if you don't know what that means, the term refers to a note that is 6 notes away from the starting note. So sixths are intervals basically. So in the intro to this video, I played a lick that went something along the lines of this. I don't know if it was exactly like that, but basically I'm in the key of G major, and I'm starting on the note B on the 14th fret of the A string, and this note B belongs to the G major scale. So I start by picking the B on the A string, and then I pluck the note G on the G string with my middle finger like that. And this note G is 6 notes away from B in the context of the major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you could play this note on the D string, but I prefer to play it on the G just because it gets a nice snappy sound which works great for country. And then basically I take this and move it down the scale like so. So I start on B, move to A, move to G, move to F, to E, and to D. And again, you can see in this lick as well that I'm alternating between picked notes and plucked notes with the middle finger. So really what you need to be able to do in order to apply this all over the guitar neck is first understand the major scale, or whatever scale it is that you're applying sixth to. And it's also going to be very beneficial to you if you understand what intervals are and how to find them on the neck. So those are two things that are covered extensively in my upcoming online guitar course. So if you want to be one of the first people to hear about its release, you can sign up to the mailing list in the description. And if you're watching this months or even years from now, you will probably be able to find a link to purchase the course in the description too. And one last example of hybrid picking that I want to show you guys goes like this. So the last two examples used the pick on the right hand and the middle finger. And this example makes use of the pick, the middle and ring finger. So basically you use your middle and ring finger to pick double stops on the B and high E strings, as well as double stops on the G and B strings. And the lick is again based around G minor pentatonic. And this is what it sounds like slow. Again, pay attention to the right hand. And here it is to speed once again. Okay, so that's all for today's video on hybrid picking. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if there are any players that you guys listen to who use hybrid picking and they're playing a lot, then leave a comment below and I'll check them out. If you would like to see more free content like this every week, then click the subscribe button. And as always, links to my social media are in the description. If you have suggestions for future videos that you'd like to see on this channel, then drop a comment and I'll see what I can do.